while ago I mentioned I'm going to do ballet lessons. Today I did ballet lessons for the very first time. Man, it's a massive level up because the voice in my head kept repeating over and over and over again to do the lesson, do the lesson, do the lesson, do the lessons. I officially did ballet and fuck, man, it's a huge level up. Why do I do ballet? Why does a guy like me, who's a strength guy, man, want to do something like ballet? Because I know deep down inside that every athlete has great footwork, and ballet dancers have precise and smooth feet. They move like kitty cats. At the same time, they can bring their legs up and down and have a full 360 rotation of their legs. They got great hip mobility, great flexibility, and end range strength of their hips and feet. And as fighters, I want that. Now, we know from our experience that the best fighters have one thing in common. They have phenomenal footwork. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is. Not even fighters, just athletes in general. John Danner, who's a BJJ, arguably, no, he is the greatest BJJ coach, said one thing. He said he knows that all of the best BJJ athletes have great footwork. How does the sport where you're on your ass, on your back, feet up, why does footwork matter? Because it's that ability to move your feet in time and space and be able to protect yourself and your guard. It's very important. So when I did ballet, it opened up a huge, the mental clarity. Man, when you have a voice in your head that repeats over and over and over and over again, when you knock it out, you do it, it creates a sense of peace, elevates your self-belief because it's there. There's a voice there. I don't know why, but it's a calling from, I call it God, telling me to follow this path that is just repeating over and over again. And when I did, it illuminated the next steps forward, and then it created a huge self-belief. And today was a phenomenal day. Just positive overall. No negativity, just a huge sense of self-belief and confidence. Now, did I actually do ballet, stupid stuff? No. I literally did, when she came to the gym, she came to my location, and she's like, listen, I don't know I don't think doing these, ballet specific moves is going to help you out, but what I can teach you is some certain things that can translate over to fighting. And a lot of it had to do just with basic shit. We didn't do anything crazy, just flexibility stuff. And it pointed out a lot of stuff I already knew, but she targeted like a motherfucker, right on the point. So we've worked on that, and there's nothing massive that. The massive level was the small little steps that I need to do every single day in terms of flexibility and mobility at my hips. That now I can just pinpoint and focus. And the good news about her, if any of you guys are fighting or want to fight and train at TriStar, she's trained at TriStar for over a year. I think she did some martial arts, did some privates, and she's done ballet. So there's a crossover. She understands the crossover. She knew. She's like, I'm not going to teach you this. I'm not going to teach you that. Let's focus on this. Let's focus on that. And man, it felt really good because now I actually see the vision where I want to go. That voice has been repeating in my head for a long time. Now, if you guys have that voice in your head that repeats over and over and over again, not has to do with ballet, but it may have to do with getting stronger, getting leaner, focusing on aesthetics. That voice is never fucking going away until you deal with it. When you deal with it, watch your self-belief go up. It's going to skyrocket for that day. And then begin to repeat the process over and over again. So with her, I already do a lot of privates in the past and now. So I'm just like, okay, I have to add this to my own already tight budget. How am I going to afford it? I don't give a fuck. I'll figure it out. I'm going to put my money in, and I'm just going to figure out how to afford the next steps with her and do more privates. I already do massages. I already do physio. I already do striking from a couple coaches. So there's a few things I need to add on top of what I already do on top of it. I think one of the biggest mistakes I learned in the past was I was always trying to maybe I need to afford this. I need to save this much money, then I can invest. No. Invest, and then you're going to figure out how you're going to afford it. That's one of the best things I've ever learned in my life. Invest, and then worry how you're going to afford it after. Because when you invest, your mind will create a feeling that you do not want to give this up. When I everything that was a massive level for me, I could not afford. I put my money in, I went all in, and once I did it, I'll find a way to afford it. Versus a scarcity mindset where I don't have enough money in my pocket. I'm going to save a certain amount and then invest. That has never worked out to my own benefit. Because when you save your certain money, there's always another bill, another thing that you wanna spend your money on. So when I always go all in, I'm like, fuck it, I'll figure out how to move for the rest. I'm not gonna die. That has always turned out to be the best decision I've ever made. So imagine you want to get lean and you want to get fit, you want to get strong. And what's fucked up about most of you guys already spend money on food. But the idea, a lot of you guys even spend money on a lot of Uber Eats. And the idea that you will not transfer the money that you're already spending onto something that's gonna take away the pain of your life and get you lean and strong day to day. You're not really going to spend any more money. It's just changing it across over to another thing. You're literally just making better decisions, and you won't do it. You won't invest it because what if it doesn't work? It's already not working. Whatever the fuck you're doing right now is already not working. You're already spending money on stupid shit. Some of you guys out there already know I spend like anywhere between $30 to $60 a day on Uber Eats. Like, how fucked do you have to be like, well, I don't know if this whole fitness thing is going to work for me, so I'm just going to keep operating the way I am. Well, guess what? You're still going to feel the same way as you are when you keep spending the money on Uber Eats and just stupid shit. There's a client that I had. He was always on the fence about, like, when I first talked to him, he's like, man, Sam, if you can find a way to make me save money in terms of spending on Uber Eats and get me leaner and stronger at the same time, fuck, I'll do it. I laughed. I said, you want to take a screenshot, send me how much you spend on Uber Eats, I'll do the math. He sent it to me. I was like this. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro. Like, are you, like, I showed him a way how to, like, eat more protein, eat leaner and cleaner, get stronger, get training, and save money for fucking Uber Eats. And this is life. It's not just a one-time thing. Like, for the rest of his life, he'll know how to make a certain amount of protein on a certain tight budget and get the body type he's always dreamed of on a very tight budget. Now, I know a lot of people just order Uber Eats because it's easy and simple. Like, you get a fucking air fryer. That was one I've had, and listen, I know how it feels. I had an air fryer lingering in my fucking corner of my kitchen for like 6 to 8 months. Just sitting there. There was dust. My friend harassed me to get one. I got one. And when I got one, look again, the same thing. Like Ballet. The thought was repeating over and over and over and over and over again. Air fryer, air fryer, air fryer, air fryer. And then she's like, fuck it. One day I was really, really tight on my income. I was like, I gotta figure out how to use this fucking thing. My friend said it's so easy. It's delicious. I don't like my meat wet. I like it dry like a barbecue. I got chicken drumsticks for like $5. You can get 100 grams of protein for $5. That's a good fucking deal. I put it in. I put some sriracha sauce and some powder you can buy in a grocery store, like some jerk chicken or oil seasoning powder. I put it on it, shake it, which takes about like a minute, maybe a minute. With the Tupperware, you throw it in, wait 30 minutes, voila, it tastes like barbecue. When I did that, my grocery bill went down so fucking much. I was just like, fuck, this tastes better than barbecue. I make home fries in mine. Home fucking French fries. Now, every time I go to the grocery store, I see croissants. I'm like, fuck the croissants. Eat croissant that I get in this bakery over here in Epicure. It cost me $2 for one. It tastes pretty fucking good. I'm like, fuck, that's $2. If I get two, that's $4. A whole bag of potatoes cost me $5. That's a lot of home fries. And I like the home fries better. It tastes so much better than any fucking thing I buy from the grocery store. No, sorry, from Uber Eats and stuff. You know, I worked in restaurants. I worked in fuck, what's it called? Ribfest. Specifically Ribfest. I know how they make their fucking pork and chicken and beef with their ribs. They buy it from the one store, Cisco. They throw some fucking powder on it, which I did, and they put it on the grill, and they put their own special sauce. So if you find a sauce you like and find some powder and put it into air fryer, voila. Instead of paying $30 from Ribfest, you get your own fucking meal. Don't get me wrong, I've worked at Marathon down here. Their fucking food, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very clean and lean, but you can make some solid fucking meals at home. Like, solid. I got sidetracked with the whole ballet thing, but the whole point is, if you have thoughts in your head that's living over and over again, and you're out of shape and you guys are ordering out all the fucking time, you know what? I've met so many people who are morbidly obese or obese, and they always tell me they can't afford training, but they always spend money on food out. Like, how much fucking pain are you in? How stupid do you have to be to constantly just question, I don't know if I want to invest in this whole fitness thing, because I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, with that fucking mindset, when you continuously degenerate your body over and over. It's a slow fucking kill. Day after day after day. Like, imagine you invest in fitness. A half-ass fitness program that you just decide in 30 days you're going to start to eat cleaner. And in 30 days, you kind of succeed, but you slip. At least you're on the right track. At least you have an idea that this is the direction you want to go. Like, you got to throw money into, like, you got to put skin in the game sometimes for some of you guys out there. And just trust the process. Now, you might be wondering, well, you don't know what it feels like to be morbidly obese. My best friend was morbidly obese. He had trainers his whole life around him. He's a freak athlete, but he just can't give up a lot of stuff. He's got his own pains and issues. So I've seen how like limiting beliefs someone can have, that it's so simple of a level up, but it's a choice and a bunch of sacrifice that people need to make. And what's crazy is once you clean up your nutrition, which a lot of people are over don't fucking understand, once you start cleaning up your nutrition and start reducing your carbs, watch how much more disciplined and level-headed you become, especially with the strength training program. You just maintain that. You will realize you would rather do this every single fucking day. And you're like, man, I can be in the worst fucking circumstance. I can be broke. I can be addict. I could be like, lost my job. I could be in a breakup. But at least I have this one thing that elevates myself and makes me feel strong and confident, lean as fuck, strong as hell. At least I know, compared to a lot of people in the corporate world who just weather away when they're 60 and 50 years old and just melt the fuck away, you have something that can elevate yourself, give you some fucking hope. And you know for a fact, to the day you die, you have something that's going to, at least you can pass on to your kids, good habits and good things. Anyways, guys, I'm out. If you, like I said, if you have that thought that's lingering over and over and over again in your head, like my ballet, but yours is with regards to fitness or nutrition, you're getting in shape or doing something with regards to your recovery, your knee, or anything, follow it. It's that voice is never fucking going away. It has never gone away with certain things in my life, but every time I've gone towards that direction, it's given me a self-belief, which, man, it's never, all I know is like that voice, I gotta follow it for the rest of my life. It has never failed me with regards to my strength training. It has never failed me with anything else I've ever done. And if I've quote unquote failed, I failed forward. Because when I didn't succeed towards that voice in my head, it always, I never regretted it. One, and number two, at least it pushed me towards a direction. Like, I feel like I was meant to fail, or I was meant to learn a lesson in that moment. And then it just pushed me forward somewhere else. All right, people? I'm out.